Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Will here, and today, we're just giving you guys a quick little update on everything I've heard as far as in training camp. Go through a list of players that I'm just gonna name off the top of my head. So we're gonna be going and getting the training camp review. We done had a good 7 days of training camp. We're just now starting to get into padded practice. So I'm about to get you guys this update on training camp, all the information you need to know. If you haven't heard it, it's pretty much everywhere. So I'm kind of late to the party, but I'm still gonna drop this video for you guys. Make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get to this video. All right, so start off, Baker looks fresh. Baker looks great. All the reports that I've seen from Baker is that he's been a much improved leader. Not too many balls on the ground. If you're a Praz Browns fan, you know we don't have horrible reports coming out of camp. But Baker looks very good. He looks very elite. Great passes, great leadership. Everybody's kind of following him. He's the leader of the offense. Pretty much just looking like the same way he looked last year going into the end of the season. That's pretty much it for Baker. The defense is improving. You know, Denzel Ward's been Denzel. Greg Newsome has been doing and has been really, really good. I've been hearing a lot about Greg Newsome. He's been showing up. He's been getting stops. He got a pick on Baker. He's just been doing really, really good. And then also, besides Greg Newsome, he's looking like he's going to be that starting position because Greedy Williams looks like he's having some still issues. I think he got beat on a touchdown by Anthony Schwartz. And, yeah, it just looking like he's a little bit still trying to get his foot in as far as everything. So it looks like Greg Newsome will start as of right now. We'll see as we go into the preseason of how everything look. Staying on the defensive side, Mack Wilson has had a great camp. I've been hearing he's had a good camp, so it's kind of looking like on the upside that he might. It's probably a 60-40 chance that he might actually make the team. I know a lot of people have been dropping reports that Mack is going to get cut. Yeah, a lot of people have been dropping reports like Mack Wilson's gone and Mack won't make the team and Mack this, Mack that. I like Mack Wilson as a Browns fan. He has his issues on the field. The Browns just now getting into padded practices. So with just now getting into padded practices, we actually get to see his tackling ability where he has struggled at in prior history. So that's where we'll really see what's going on as far as Mack and what we can do and see if he actually will and able to make the team. Like I said, would love for Mack to make the team. He's just a great all-around player. He loves Cleveland. And he's actually healthy now going into camp, which leaves him with no excuses and that he actually should make the team. All right, next. Myles Garrett is a freaking stud. The stuff he does, the way he looks in drills, it's just so common for Myles, and it's not really news because everybody's just so much used to what he does. He's absolutely outstanding. He's probably going to be in a race for Defensive Player of the Year again. Just some of his drills. He's been in the backfield with Baker. I know Baker completed his one pass over to somebody, but it probably would have been a strip sack. Myles, he's just been absolutely unbelievable. And Jadeveon has been unbelievable as well, which is very surprising to somebody like me. Everybody makes Jadeveon jokes, but it was a report that he might have had about 7 or 8 sacks on Baker in one day. How much he's been in the backfield. I don't know if that's an offensive line problem or if that's just them being great. I wonder how they're playing Myles and Jadeveon. They definitely double teaming Myles. And I'm guessing Jadeveon might be getting single covered on like Jedrick or somebody. So we shall see. We shall see who's going to be doing. Malik Jackson has also looked very good. Malik Jackson, kind of somebody that goes under the radar, but he is in that interior defense. And then Malik McDowell, I hope I'm saying your name right. He's been looking very good, and it looks like a very bright side that he might make the team. Now, Nick Harris has struggled. Nick Harris, if you don't know, is an offensive lineman. He's playing with the tools. He's been getting bull rushed a lot by Malik McDowell and Tony Togiai. So we'll have to see how that will work and how that will go. Sticking on the defensive side, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, He's just now getting into practicing. We haven't really heard any reports about how he's been looking. I hope he's still the same player after COVID, after getting sick. Your lungs kind of mess with you a little bit. And yeah, but I really, really like JOK. I have a JOK jersey. I'm thinking about getting some more JOK stuff. I really like JOK. He's one of my favorite players on the defense. Just his stats and the stuff he did at Notre Dame is just honestly ridiculous, if you guys seen it. And then Kevin Stefanski, just as far as the Browns as a unit, we have been looking very organized, pretty much from the beginning. It's just, if you ever seen some other camps, it just moves very in coordination. Everybody know what they're doing. Only about 2-hour practices. They're not at practice for 4 hours. They're getting what most colleges and high school that gets done in 5 hours and 2. So very organized and good practicing as far as that. I haven't heard of any breakout or any fights yet. It probably will be a fight eventually, which will be kind of funny and fun to see. Now, what the New York Giants did is unacceptable. No way that your quarterback should be on the end of the pile. I would be kind of peed off if Baker Mayfield was underneath a pile of a fight. I would be kind of mad. But the fact that Daniel Jones is kind of hilarious. Not saying I'm promoting fighting or anything like that, but another thing that we have to look out for, Odell Beckham. Now, I haven't heard of Odell Beckham being in any live practices, but he has been in pads yesterday. So maybe today we could come out and see a report. If so, I'll drop another video. Maybe day 8 or 9, we'll see a report of how Odell looked in pads, who's guarding him, how he's moving. And we're just going to knock on wood that our team stays injury-free. We have done really good so far in the training camp, not getting injured, thanks to the football gods and just our health team in Cleveland. And then for the most part, we did have that scary moment with Anthony Walker. Said he'd just be out a week or so. Doesn't need any surgery or anything like that, which is, you guys don't know how great that is. That keeps us from using, like, all our linebackers are kind of on the young side, so that we got a veteran linebacker down there and just a vet and just a person that knows what he's doing. Just to have him still be able to practice and still be able to be on our team and help us out and help us win games, was a huge bullet that we dodged as Browns fans. Another thing I would definitely say is that what's his name? Troy Hill has looked great. Really haven't heard anything bad about Troy Hill and John Johnson. They've looked great, just look like veterans and just look like they know what they're doing. Professional defensive backs. Takk McKinley looked really good. He's bull rushing people. My only really concern would be is if the offensive line is bad or if Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney is just really freaking hard to guard and hard to stop. That would be my concern just going into the season. We shall see, because Myles Garrett and Jadeveon will be unleashed on October 14th. August 14th against Trevor Lawrence, which will be a great preseason game to watch. Just to see how Trevor Lawrence and Trevor Lawrence and the guy from TV that's playing tight end, we'll see how they are. I can't think of his name right now. I'm not even trying to be a douchebag, but yeah, so I'm forgetting somebody. Donovan Peoples-Jones has looked like a freaking stud. Every report, every day, I just hear him just doing something spectacular, coming out, being spectacular. He's been great. Trying to think of Rashad Higgins has been Rashad Higgins. Rashad Higgins is not really a training camp player. He's an in-game player with that chemistry with Baker. And then we also forgetting, I'm trying to think here. I should have wrote every player down that I could think of. But the running backs, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, has looked like absolute studs. It's just amazing to watch and to see. I do know that Demetric Felton and D'Ernest Johnson has looked good. So we kind of have an odd situation where D'Ernest Johnson is obviously the clear-cut third best running back, like third best runner on the team. But Demetric Felton could be a receiver, a back. He can return punts. And then we also have on the other side the linebacker situation where Jacob Phillips Mac Wilson, J.O.K., Anthony Walker, Taki, Malcolm Smith, all can be competing for one. So as training camp goes on and as the preseason goes on, just be sure to look out and watch for those players that's in those position battles, as long as like with Greedy Williams. And AJ Green look like he's been getting better reports than Greedy Williams, which is not good for Greedy. So make sure you guys please like, comment, and subscribe. This is just a quick, short sample update, not going into detail. I'll drop videos on some of the more important topics. Like I'm dropping a video on Donovan Peoples-Jones. If it's not already live, I'm going to release that video, just going into depth of what he can do and how he can do it for us as the Cleveland Browns, and could he potentially take Jarvis Landry's spot. But this is just Browns by Will, just an update and report on how the Browns has been since going into week 7. Everybody looks good, great, all good reports. Make sure I please like, comment, and subscribe, and we good. We out. Let's go.